Hey guys, Gillyweed here with the IMBAbuilds audio guide to Maru's TvT Anti-Banshee Expand. Don't forget to check the video description below for a link to the IMBAbuilds website where you'll find tips on this build and other replays of it in action. In a second I'll ask you to pause this video while you start a game against an easy AI Terran opponent. Once the game loads, pause it and come back here. I'll then give you a countdown and you can resume your game. Ready? Pause the video. Welcome back. Get ready to unpause the game and start your first SCV in 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. You just started your first SCV. Keep making them. You'll build your first depot after starting your 10th SCV. Once it's done, use your 9th SCV to build a depot at the ramp at 100 minerals. Your depot should finish at the same time as your 11th SCV. When able, start your 12th SCV and continue constant SCV production. Use the SCV building the depot to build a barracks when you get the resources. Send out an SCV to scout your opponent's base. Build a refinery. When your barracks finishes, start a marine and build another depot to finish the wall. Don't queue up any more SCVs after this one as you'll upgrade to orbital. You should be at 17 supply. Put 3 SCVs on gas and start the orbital upgrade. Be sure to scout as thoroughly as possible as this build relies on reacting correctly to what your opponent is doing. Make a second marine after the first one finishes. If your opponent is going for Hellions or Reapers, position your marines defensively. When orbital finishes, resume SCV production and call down a mule. When your marine finishes, start a reactor on the barracks. Send an SCV to the natural to build a command center. If your opponent is going for Hellions or Reapers, build this CC on the high ground. At 100 gas, build a factory. When your reactor finishes, make 2 marines. You'll constantly produce them from here on. Build a second refinery. Build a supply depot. Make 2 more marines. Call down a mule and put 3 SCVs on your refinery. When your factory finishes, build a starport. Make 2 more marines. Build a tech lab on the factory. When your CC finishes, start the orbital upgrade. Make 2 more marines. When the tech lab finishes, swap the factory off of it and the starport on. If your opponent's making Banshees, start a Raven and a Widow Mine. If you're certain he's not going for Banshees, start a delayed Cloaked Banshee or Siege Tanks. When Orbital finishes, start SCV production and call down 2 Mules. Change the main's rally to the Naturals Minerals once it's saturated. Build a supply depot and 2 Marines. If you're expecting Banshees, position your Marines defensively and prepare to pull SCVs together to minimize damage. This way the Raven can cover all of them once it's out. Build a supply depot. Your Raven should finish at around 7:15, at which point you should have around 30 SCVs, 12 Marines, a Widow Mine and Raven, or about 50 supply. Anticipate how many Banshees your opponent will make and make Vikings accordingly. Once you've successfully defended versus the Banshees, transition as soon as possible to either Marine, Tank, Medevac, or Mech play. Be sure to check the IMBAbuilds website for transition steps for each. Good luck and have fun!